Okay, we have Bryant Jennings against Artur Szpilka. Sorry if I said the name wrong. I'm very excited for this fight because both of these guys are undefeated. I do believe that this fight is a 50-50 fight. I think anyone can win this fight tonight. Both of these guys, from what I've seen, I don't think either fighter has fought the level of competition that they're fighting tonight. Alright, so this is a big fight. I think, you know, Bryant Jennings is a young fighter from Philadelphia. Okay, he has a lot of charisma, very quick, light on his feet. He has a good jab. He has a good punch output. He's very busy in the ring. Good defense. You know, these guys are smaller heavyweights, so he's pretty agile, very athletic fighter. All right. I haven't really seen him in too much trouble. All right. He's been hurt, but you know, I think I think all around he's a really good fighter. I think he has the potential to be a good star. You know, he has good post-fight interviews. You know, I like him. You know, I like this kid. I think he's young, and it's good to see a good American heavyweight that has some charisma and, you know, has potential to be a star. Artur Szpilka, I like this guy as well. This guy has a lot of power, and I think people are underestimating his boxing ability. All right, I think he too is pretty quick on his feet. He's not as agile as Bryant Jennings. Okay, he doesn't move like Muhammad Ali or anything like that, but he too has good lateral movement, and I've seen him use it often. He's fought bigger guys. Okay, I've seen him against the ropes and spin himself right out of there. You know, I think he's pretty good. He's been hurt. He's been down several times, but he's got back up every time. I think he has a lot of heart. He has he's a southpaw. Okay, and that's another reason why I'm interested in seeing this fight, because Bryant Jennings haven't fought too many of them. I know he's fought a guy. I think Maurice Bryant was a southpaw. All right, I think that was one of the first fights I seen him in, and I haven't seen the fight in it's been a while. All right, so I can't really remember too well about the fight. But it's interesting. I'm interested in seeing the fight because I want to see how Bryant Jennings fights a southpaw who is a pretty solid boxer. You know, I think, you know, like I said, I think Szpilka's boxing ability is underrated. It's not as good as Bryant Jennings, all right, but he has a lot of power. Okay, he has a lot more power than Bryant Jennings, in my opinion. Okay, and he has decent I think he has decent hand speed. You know, I think this is a 50-50 fight. You know, now this is what I expect. I think Bryant Jennings has a higher punch output, and I think he's a more accurate fighter. Bryant Jennings has a dangerous straight left. All right, he has a very dangerous that can at least knock you down in one punch. My personal opinion on this fight, I think there's going to be a lot of flash knockdowns. I think Bryant Jennings is going to put Szpilka down more than once. People are I mean, Bryant Jennings, he doesn't have that one punch knockout power. You know, he is a smaller heavyweight, but he does have power, and he has speed. And you know, when a punch that you don't see coming is sometimes they're the most dangerous punches. And I see him dropping Szpilka maybe a few times. I think Szpilka's gonna get up, and I think this is gonna be a really good fight, back and forth fight. I think Jennings, for the most part, I think he's gonna be winning the rounds based on his punch output and his accuracy. But I think Bryant Jennings definitely has the ability to hurt him, and I think he will hurt him. I think this is going to be a back and forth fight. I'm not too sure if it's going to end by knockout or not. I actually think this might go to decision. And not only that, both of these guys are pretty good with their stamina. I've seen both of these guys fight late in a 10th round, 9th, 10th round, still full of energy. All right, I think these guys are both good on their stamina. So I think it's an even fight. I'm giving the fight to Bryant Jennings. I think he's actually gonna win by decision. I think he's gonna outpoint Szpilka for the majority of the fight, but Szpilka's gonna have his moments, and he's actually definitely gonna hurt Bryant Jennings, and he's definitely gonna hurt him, but he might even knock him down in this fight as well. What I'm worried about for Bryant Jennings is when he has if he has Artur Szpilka in trouble. I'm worried that he's gonna go in there and try to put him away and get caught by something deadly and get hurt himself, right? He might get knocked down, might get caught with something trying to take this guy out, alright? But 50-50 fight in my opinion. It could go either way. If I'm wrong on a prediction, I'm cool with that because I like both of these guys. And I think both of them have skills, you know. Artur is a little bit more, I give him the slight edge with the power. But I give Bryant Jennings the edge in boxing ability. But both of these guys are very agile, athletic guys. I like them. They both have a lot of movement in the ring. And this is going to be a good fight, okay? So make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave comments and let me know what you guys think on the fight, alright? Thanks.